Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome my doll. Thank you so much for tuning in, and do not forget to subscribe because that is what we do over here. Don't forget to like and comment down below. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello my doll. Thank you so much for coming back. So in this video, I am going to be showing you how and where to use your makeup brushes. So yeah guys, stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. For foundation, I like to use the rounded foundation brush. So the rounded foundation brush is good for applying liquid or powdered foundation because it is rounded, and rounded brushes really help blend out foundation to your skin. Using a rounded brush for foundation helps you achieve a flawless makeup. So my favorite rounded brush is this foundation brush from Foschini. For concealer, I also like to use this rounded concealer blending brush for my under eyes because it blends my concealer well, and it also gets to all the small places like my under eyes. Gives me a flawless finish. For contour, you have to use an angled brush. So anywhere you have a bone structure, you want to use an angled brush because it fits perfectly on that bone, such as like your cheekbone, your jawline, and the bridge of your nose. So I like to use this brush from Shein. It is a little bit dense, not too dense though. It is an angled brush and it gives you a sharper contour, which I like. Cheers to a flawless makeup. So for my under eyes, I like to start by setting with a setting powder brush before baking. So I like to use this fluffy rounded brush because it gives a softer finish. I like to use it for setting my under eyes before baking to avoid creased and cakey under eyes. I also like to use it to dust off excess powder under my eyes. This brush that I'm using is from Shein. And for baking, I like to use this triangle shape powder puff that I got from Shein. Using a powder puff helps with achieving a airbrushed, seamless, flawless under eyes. It just blurs the under eyes compared to a beauty blender, which does not really do much blurring. For setting your compact powder, you need a round, fluffy brush. It has to be big and very soft. A spoolie brush. This brush is commonly found at the back of your eyeliner or eye pencil, but I got mine from Avon. It is commonly used to brush out your eyebrows into shape. So I had to include the nose contour brush. I use this particular brush to contour my nose. It also has to be an angled brush and it has to be soft. Next is an eyeshadow blending crease brush. I like using this specific one because it is a little bit bigger. This brush is really good for picking up powder such as the crease shade. When you are applying your eyeshadow, a crease shade is the first eyeshadow shade that is commonly used. So make sure that you have a good blending brush for that, and you also don't use a dense brush because dense brushes don't blend eyeshadow really well. So if you are gonna go for a blending brush, make sure that the brush is fluffy and it's a tapered brush. I would recommend getting 2 or 3 of these brushes because sometimes you go in with more than one crease color. Sometimes you apply a lighter one, then you use a darker one. So you want at least 2 or 3 of these brushes so that you're not using dirty brushes when doing your eyeshadow because that would mess up your eyeshadow look. Still on the eyes, a flat eyelid brush. So the flat eyelid brushes are usually used to place the eyelid shades. Eyelid shades can be shimmer, metallics or glitters, and they also be placed on your eyelids. I use this brush because it is very precise, so you don't want to use a blending brush to apply shimmer eyeshadow on your eyelid, because shimmer eyeshadow will get everywhere on your eyes. Lastly, we have a blush brush. For blush, I like to use a tapered brush. Tapered brushes are good for blush because they are flat on the side, so they help with gently applying the blush on the cheeks with a padding motion. You don't want to use brushes with stiffer bristles for blush because they are more densely packed. You also do not want to pack on too much blush because the blush is gonna look unblended. So yeah guys, that is how we use our makeup brushes. Thank you so much again for watching my video. Actually, all of my videos. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah guys, bye.